Close your eyes for a second and imagine a world where every ordinary day becomes the story you'll tell for the rest of your life. These aren't just destinations. These are the moments that change you. Let's begin. Picture yourself in Iceland, floating silently in the crystal clear waters of Silfra, drifting between two continents, one hand reaching toward Europe, the other toward North America. The water is so pure, you can see for 100 feet. It doesn't feel real. Now travel to the green heart of Wales, where you glide a canoe across the Pont Cecil Aqueduct more than 100 feet in the air, on a bridge of water built 200 years ago. Below you, the countryside rolls on forever. Then comes the journey of a lifetime, the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. 4 days on foot through the clouds of Peru until the mist finally parts. And there it stands, the lost city of the Incas. And in that moment, you realize the destination was never the point. The climb was feeling hungry? In Buenos Aires, a Michelin chef hands you an apron. Tonight, you're not a tourist, nor a cook. Empanadas, sizzling Argentine steak, sweet golden flan. This is Argentina on a plate, made by your own hands. Rise before dawn in Tanzania and lift gently into the sky over the Serengeti. Beneath your balloon, the great herds move like rivers across the savannah. And when you land, breakfast is waiting in the wild. Surrounded by the oldest kind of freedom, there's dot higher now, much higher, to the rooftop of the world. Tibet, ancient monasteries, endless glaciers, and finally, the base of Everest itself. Standing here, so close to the highest point on Earth, the silence says everything words cannot dot. In Alaska, you paddle past floating icebergs and step onto a glacier 3,000 years old. Blue ice, cracking, shifting, alive beneath your feet. A world that existed long before you, and will remain long after. When night falls in Hawaii, the big island glows. An active volcano breathes fire in the distance, while above you, 1,000 stars ignite the dark. Between the fire and the sky, you'll feel wonderfully, beautifully small. Slow it down in Ubud, Bali, in Chef Putu's family home. You cook the way generations have, with fresh herbs from the garden and recipes passed down through time. This isn't a cooking class. It's an invitation into someone's world off the coast of Australia. In Ningaloo Reef, you slip into the ocean beside a gentle giant, a whale shark, 7 meters long, gliding past manta rays and sea turtles. It could swallow the sea, yet it moves like a dream. And for a moment, you swim in a world that isn't yours on the wild waters of Vancouver Island. An indigenous guide leads you to watch grizzly bears fishing for salmon. Powerful, patient, perfectly at home. Nature, exactly as it was always meant to be. Then deep beneath New Zealand, in the Waitomo Caves, you float through total darkness on an underground river. And look up. Thousands of glowworms shimmer above you like a galaxy hidden inside the earth. Silence, wonder, and a little rush of adrenaline as the current pulls you on. Craving something bolder? In Rome, step into a real gladiator school. Feel the weight of the sword, the dust of the arena, the echoes of history. For one afternoon, you don't read about the ancient world. In London Shoreditch, the walls tell stories in color. Walk through streets alive with street art, then pick up a can and make your own mark. Raw, unapologetically you. And finally, New York City. You climb the outside of a 100-story tower, leaning out over the edge with nothing but air between you and the greatest skyline on Earth. Your heart pounds, your hands shake, and you have never felt more alive, Dot. So here's the question. 15 unforgettable places. 15 moments waiting to become yours. Which one goes on your bucket list first? The world is waiting, and your story is ready to begin.